Hello everyone, welcome back to Sydney and Starlit, and if you are new here, welcome! Enjoy the videos! So today Amy and Sydney are going to be reading The Rescuers! So let's begin. Here we go. The Rescue Aid Society was having a meeting. Mice members had come from all over the world. We help anyone, anywhere, they all said. Someone needs our help now, said Chairman Mouse. We found a bottle in the water. There's a note in it. Bernard, the janitor, got the note out. The mice stood around the note. The paper was wet, so the words were hard to read. But Bianca was a very smart mouse. She read the note out loud. Dear Morningside Orphanage, I am in terrible trouble. Please hurry. Help! Penny. Oh, that poor little girl, said all the mice. Who will go to rescue Penny? Asked the chairman. I will, said Bianca. You can't go all by yourself, cried Chairman. Bianca thought a moment. I'll take Bernard with me, she said. We would make a great team. Bernard was surprised. Gosh, Miss Bianca, he said. Thanks. Bernard and Bianca did not know where Penny was, but they did know where Morningside Orphanage was. They decided to go there. The night was dark and rainy. How could they get inside? At last, they found an open window. They stood on the windowsill and peeked into the children's room. All the children were fast asleep. The rescuers crept inside to have a look around. Bianca pointed to a closet. Let's look in there, she whispered. Inside the closet, the mice saw a big box full of Penny's things, but they did not see Rufus the cat sleeping beside the box. Now we're getting somewhere, said Bernard. At least we know Penny used to live here. Shh, said Bianca. Don't talk so loud. Bianca was too late. All of a sudden, Rufus woke up. Bernard and Bianca got ready to run. You don't have to worry about me, said Rufus. I am too old to chase after mice. We are looking for Penny, said Bianca. She is in terrible danger. Can you tell us where she is? Asked Bernard. I am the only one who knows where she is, said Rufus, but no one has ever asked me. Rufus told the mice how Penny disappeared. One night, a woman named Medusa had come to the orphanage with a man called Snoops. They kidnapped Penny. They said they were taking her to look for diamonds in Devil's Bayou, said Rufus, or Bayou. Devil's Bayou, cried Bernard. How will we ever get there? Don't worry, darling, said Bianca. We'll fly. Early the next morning, Bernard and Bianca rushed to the airport. Captain Orville of Albatross Airlines was just coming in for a bumpy landing. Flight 13 to Devil's Bayou takes off in 5 minutes, said the captain. 13 is not my lucky number, said Bernard. Let's take the train. Nonsense, said Bianca. We don't have time. Bernard and Bianca climbed aboard. Fasten your seatbelts, said the captain. Then Captain Orville began to run. Up, up, up they flew. I love flying, cried Bianca. Bernard did not love flying. He was scared, but he soon settled down for the long trip to Devil's Bayou. 2 days later, Snoops and Medusa were looking at their stolen jewels on an old boat in Devil's Bayou. We have enough diamonds already, Medusa, said Snoops. Let's get out of this creepy place. Are you crazy? Shouted Medusa. We can't leave until Penny finds the Devil's Eye diamond. It's the biggest diamond in the world, and I want it. Snoops and Medusa didn't see Penny tiptoe out the door. By the time Medusa stopped shouting, Penny was gone. Medusa was so angry, she gave Snoops a whack on the head. I told you to keep an eye on that kid, she said. Medusa called her pet crocodiles. Brutus, Nero, bring Penny back. Medusa ran outside and jumped into her swamp-mobile. She started the engine and it began to sputter. I will look for Penny myself, said Medusa as she zoomed away. Just at that moment, Captain Orville flew over Devil's Bayou. Bernard and Bianca held on tight. The albatross landed in the swamp with a bump. The rescuers thanked the captain. Then they went to meet the swamp folks, Luke, Ellie Mae, and Evinrude. We came here to rescue a girl named Penny, said Bianca. Do you know where she is? She's on the old riverboat, said Ellie Mae. But you'll never get her away from Medusa. Every time the little girl runs off, Medusa sends those crocodiles after her. Here they come now, said Luke. Bernard and Bianca hid in the grass. They saw Brutus and Nero carrying Penny and her teddy bear back to the riverboat. We must follow them, said Bianca. I can take you, said Evinrude. Bernard and Bianca got into Evinrude's boat. Buzz, buzz. Evinrude flapped his wings. Good luck with the rescue, called Ellie Mae as Bernard and Bianca buzzed away. When the crocodiles brought Penny back to the boat, Medusa snatched Penny's teddy bear. I won't give him back until you find the Devil's Eye diamond for me, shouted Medusa. I looked all over the cave, said Penny. I can't find that diamond anywhere. You'll find it tomorrow, said Medusa, or you'll never see your teddy bear again. The rescuers waited until Medusa was gone. Then they jumped onto Penny's windowsill. Penny was very surprised to see the two mice. We have come to rescue you, they said. Follow us. We'll get away in the swamp-mobile. But Penny didn't want to go without her teddy bear, so Bernard and Bianca hid in her room. We'll help you find that diamond, they said. The next morning, Medusa and Snoops led Penny into the swamp. They took her to the black hole to look for the Devil's Eye diamond. Penny held on to a long rope, and Snoops and Medusa dropped her into the deep hole. But Penny was not afraid. Bernard and Bianca were hiding in her pocket. When they reached the bottom, Penny shined her light all around. This was a pirate's cave, she said. It's full of diamonds, but Medusa wants the big one. Well, let's look for it, said Bianca. Then we can get your teddy bear and go home. Suddenly, Bernard ran into a corner. He saw some old pirates' bones, and he saw something big and shiny. I think I found it, cried Bernard. Penny and Bianca came closer. Bernard had found the Devil's Eye. It really was the biggest diamond in the world. Now Medusa will give me my teddy bear, said Penny. Bernard and Bianca hid in Penny's pocket. Then Penny pulled on the long rope. Snoops pulled Penny up quickly. As soon as Medusa saw the Devil's Eye, she grabbed it. Oh, my beautiful diamond, she said. Your diamond, Snoops cried. Half of that diamond is mine. He tried to look at it. Medusa gave Snoops a hard push. Get away from me, fatso, she shouted. I am taking the diamond and the teddy bear too. Medusa started running toward the boat. The others followed her as fast as they could go. Medusa rushed into her room and took out a needle and thread. She began to sew the diamond into Penny's teddy bear. I will leave Snoops and Penny here in Devil's Bayou, said Medusa. The diamonds will be all mine. Just as Medusa had finished sewing, Snoops burst through the door. Give me my half of that diamond, he said. Penny was right behind him. Give me my teddy bear, she said. Medusa put the teddy bear under her arm and began to run. But Medusa did not look where she was going. Suddenly, she tripped on a loose floorboard. Up into the air went the teddy bear. Down onto the floor went Medusa. Penny reached out to catch her teddy bear. Run for the swamp-mobile, cried Bernard and Bianca. Holding on to her teddy bear, Penny ran to the swamp-mobile. 1, 2, 3! Bernard and Bianca and Penny all jumped in. Then Penny tried to start the engine. The swamp-mobile began to sputter. It started. Penny zoomed away. Hooray! Hooray! Cried Bernard and Bianca, dancing on the steering wheel. Stop! Stop! Shouted Snoops. Bring back my diamond! Cried Medusa. But Penny and the rescuers did not hear them. They were on their way home. 2 days later, the Rescue Aid Society had another meeting. The mice were watching Penny on the news. She told the man how she had found the diamond in her teddy bear. Now it belonged to the Morningside orphanage. But how did you get away? Asked the man. 2 little mice rescued me, said Penny. 3 cheers for Bernard and Bianca, cried all the mice. When the meeting was over, the chairman read a note. Someone else was in trouble. Will you go to the rescue? When the meeting was over, the chairman read a note. Someone else was in trouble. Will you go to the rescue, Bernard and Bianca? The chairman asked. Shall we go? Said Bianca. Of course, said Bernard. We make a great team. Once again, Bernard and Bianca flew up into the air with Captain Orville. The rescuers were off on another long trip. We help anyone, anywhere, they said. The end. So that is it for today, everyone. We really hope you all enjoyed it. And we will see you all next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Pick out your favorite page in this book. That's a very good page. Who's your favorite character?
Guess what?
Penny?
Wait.
That's Penny. Bye-bye.